Hi, my loves, and welcome back to Ocean Aura. My name is Phoenix Rose, but you can call me Phoenix, or you could call me Jocelyn, or you could call me Ocean. I got AKA for days, okay? This is going to be your April energy reading, Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. I love me some Capricorns, and I have a Capricorn moon, so honey, let's get into it, because there might be a word in here for me. This could be for your sun, moon, or rising, okay? And hell, throw in your Venus. I don't care. So how we doing, Capricorn? I love y'all. Y'all are such hard workers. Okay, so this just flipped over on its own, and I'm gonna take it. Oh, and in your sign, you're an earth sign, right? Pentacles are of the earth, so you got the Knight of Pentacles. You guys, this is like so you. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Making practical, measured steps. And so for other people, it might feel like, oh my God, that's taking so long. Or, oh, like where other people would be impatient, you are okay with being in the process, right? And it's not to say that you're not human, and sometimes you're like, no, boo, actually, I wanted it like yesterday. But it's to say that you guys are very good at planning, at being practical, at being strategic about the practicalities and the practical factors to getting done what needs to get done on the ground so that you can enjoy your harvest, right? Like you guys don't mind putting in the work to reap a harvest, because Capricorn, honey, you know, we likes the luxury, we likes the nice things, we got expensive taste, okay? We got champagne and caviar taste, okay? Our palate is exquisite, but we know how to get there step by step. Some people just want it right now, overnight, and they miss the details. This is about being with the details. This is slowly but surely. Let's bold, italic, throw that in all caps, underline, okay? Underscore, surely. This is saying you're gonna receive the pentacles you need, that April might feel like a month where it's like, you might not even yourself feel a lot of movement, but just know that even a step, and even its tiniest measure in the right direction, is so much better than a large step in the opposite direction of what you want. Make sense? You got the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, Capricorn, I see you putting in that work. This is skilled and detailed work. This is paying attention to the details. Remember we talked about that? You guys don't mind putting in that work. And you see how she has her coin purse clutched close and her crown of roses? You're keeping that frequency high. Even when it feels like all these things are closing in around you. You know, everything's just, you know, these vines can be, you know, money and all these opportunities, but for me it's feeling like, you see how she's like clutching on her purse because everything is encroaching, the life responsibilities, people who need you, your hard work ethic. Sometimes you don't know when to stop and say no and be like, actually, boundaries. That's not a booger, guys, it's my nose ring, okay? I just wanted to let you know. But you know, when all of that is coming in, just know, keep your head down and do the work. You got this. You're going somewhere. You see how the bag is packed? You're ready to move on from a place. So even if you're like, I don't really see how I'm leaving this job yet, or I don't really see how or when this promotion is coming, or I don't really see how I'm going to be able to move by this date, because you guys are so practical. Step back sometimes and, you know, like, watch the universe work, you know? Let source do what it do. You keep doing what you're doing on the ground. This is a good thing. Like, no matter what's happening around you, you keep your eye on your prize. That's what I love about you, Capricorn. It's the part of my Capricorn moon self that I try to lean into when I find myself out of balance. Like, let's get it. Trust in your work ethic. Trust that all of this work you're putting in is showing up for you, because you're doing the work. This isn't like a situation where it's like, oh, you're not really putting in the work, or, oh, you're not really focused right now, or you're not really doing what needs to be done. No, you're doing it. And so even though if it's not matching outside, it's not like, all right, so then where the hell is all of my abundance? It's like the universe is working on it. Don't you worry, boo. You just keep doing you in your lane and let source do what it's gonna do in its lane. Because some things are coming along. I'm not saying, oh, you're gonna be a gazillionaire by the end of April. What I'm saying is that you're already on the right path. You're already moving in the right direction. So even if you feel like this is moving at a glacial pace, the point is it's still moving, and the work you're doing matters. This coin you're saving and working on matters. It's going to show up for you slowly but surely, okay? Remember the tortoise and the hare? I used to talk about this all the time. Like, boo, you the tortoise. So while it looks like people are running laps around you and they're winning and where's mine and where's mine, remember that the tortoise won the race. The tortoise wasn't all busy with the hare, like, where are you? Where is he? Oh, I'm never going to catch up. The tortoise just ran his race. And by the time he looked up, he won. And so will you. Got Santa Muerte. This is the death card in this deck. Death and rebirth. This is a transformative time for everyone, for the collective. But for you in particular, it's probably going to be nearing the end of April, moving into May, where you're going to really see a real closeout of a cycle and I mean like on the ground, like you got nothing but pentacles so far, right? So this is something that's affecting your pentacles, your home, your finance sector, right? Like these are the areas it's going to touch. You know, family life, like there will be a closing of a cycle and a beginning of a cycle. This could also do with your children. You see she's pregnant. There's a cradle here. You see the sheath. It might be like drawing new boundaries between you and your children, or, you know, holding your own boundaries for yourself, Capricorn. Whatever it shows up and looks like for you. This could just be family talking about home. This could be you with your parent and creating those boundaries with your parent, right? Like, however it shows up for you, just know that a real metamorphosis is taking place, a very real, tangible. This isn't just like some esoteric thing up in the sky, a real tangible, on the ground, solid, you can touch it, change is culminating right now. And it's something that's been in the works for a long time. Like, this was a long time coming. And no matter what the outer noise was, you knew how to put your head down and do the work, Capricorn. So put your head down and do the work, because by the time you look up, boom, you've entered your transformation. Boom, you're going to look up and be like, oh, snap, we arrived. We here. Even the horse is like, oh, damn, we here. Because that's literally how long it felt like it took. But so what? I like to tell the story that my acting mentor, Miss Gainey, hi, Miss Gainey, told me that her acting mentor told her. And it was, he always used to call her, you know, you're my walnut, you're a walnut. And she's like, what is that? And he's like, you know, if you put a walnut and peanuts in like a glass of water, the walnut will sink straight to the bottom and all the peanuts will float to the top. And there'll be a time, back to like the tortoise and the hare, where you'll feel like everybody's leveling up, everybody's rising up but me. But you know what eventually happens? You wait around and the walnut's time comes. All the peanuts sink to the bottom and the walnut rises to the top. So it's the same for you, my Capricorns. It's not saying like, oh, I'm hoping everybody falls so I can get up. It's saying that everybody has their time and their season. There's going to be a time where somebody else's turn to catch all their wins, and your time is coming. Trust the work. Trust that you're the walnut. Trust that in divine timing, you're going to float to the top, okay? You got the Six of Swords, boo. Six of Swords. You're moving into calmer waters. You're moving away from the choppier time. So maybe you were having a tough time financially. I know, like, duh, that's everybody, pandemic. But maybe for you in particular, I mean, like, some people were winning in this pandemic. Some people were getting more money than they were before the pandemic, right? You might have been experiencing a time where maybe it was just more turbulence inside your home, or maybe it was just a little bit more like, ooh, money's a little tighter right now. Whatever it looks like for you and however it's been showing up for you, just know that you're starting to push off from that and sail into smoother waters, right? And you see, he's got all these skeletons in there, and they're all with swords in them. But think of that as like all of the things you put to rest, all of the things that you're not taking with you into your new cycle, all the things that you're like, all the old versions of you, who you needed at the time when you were them, but you are now you now, with the culmination of all of those lessons from all of those former versions of you. And you see how he looks like an old man with a long beard? Like, you are the wiser for all of the treacherous waters you have had to, battle, right? Like they always say, like, smooth seas or calm waters never made the best sailors, right? Or something to that effect. I know I'm probably butchering it, guys, but you get what I'm saying. You earned your experience to say you have expertise in this particular area. You've earned the right to earn the jump into your happiness because you took all of the slow, measured steps to get there, right? Even when it was getting chaotic, you still kept your head down and put in the work and put one foot in front of the other to get yourself into the new cycle. So when this new cycle emerges, give yourself a pat on the back, Capricorn. I know y'all just never like to give yourself credit. You love to give other people credit, but it's hard to give yourself some credit because you always feel like, no, but I could do better. No. Y'all are so in tune with your star player that sometimes it's to your detriment because you're like, no, that wasn't good. You could have did everything. You could have got every accolade, and you're still like, but I still could have tweaked this one thing. And it's okay. It's you being process oriented. But sorry, guys, it's you being process oriented. But guys, you got this, boo. You got this. Got the King of Wands. That's an action taker, right? So maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a fire sign male coming into your life to help you. Maybe this is a business opportunity, right? It could be romance. There's roses all around him, but I'm feeling like this might be a grand link up. Look how this person is pointing to the calmer waters. Like, yeah, we're going to go that way. Like, it could also just be you being action oriented and being like, I said what I said, and that's where I'm going. But this, I'm feeling, really could be, you see this Eight of Pentacles, especially in work, y'all. I don't know who needs to hear this, but in the job, somewhere, something, somebody's recognizing you, somebody's pointing you out. Like, while you're over here with your head down thinking nobody's noticing all of the work you're putting in, words getting around. Somebody's going to be like, hey, you, I want you, but for this position that's above what you've been working on here. Like, you've been in the trenches, but now I want to lift you up into the next position, right? This could be an entrepreneurial business, or this could be like a promotion, but something's coming through for you, boo. You got the King of Cups. That is a water sign. So that could also be a water sign male, but that could also just talk about you getting into harmony and balance with your own feelings, right? Like, finally just relaxing and drinking from the well of yourself, drinking from your own inner reserves. You do so much, Capricorn, for everybody around you. Now it's time to pour back into yourself and be like, oh yes, let me enjoy the deliciousness of all of this hard work I put in, right? Like, I deserve this time, right? I'm balancing my heart chakra. I'm in this beautiful, emotionally stable place, and I earned the right to do this because I really, really had to stay focused amidst a lot of things and still show up and perform. I still had to show up and be present and ready and available and do my job, do what I, take care of my responsibilities, no matter what was going on around me. So now enjoy, really giving yourself the credit for that and enjoying some self-care, Maybe this is you getting more in balance and in tune with this self-love, self-care, okay? And look at that, 5 of Cups at the bottom, y'all. 5 of Cups at the bottom. Don't get lost in the maze of your mind, not enjoying like these are very opposing energies, right? Like I talked about you being hard on yourself. Pick your head up and throw your head back and pour into yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? You do a lot. You do a freaking lot, Capricorn. So please, please, please enjoy thyself. And be ready for this transformation. You see that ending and beginning? That could be somebody being like, piecing out on a job. Like, all right. Out of nowhere, after putting in all this work, a headhunter contacted me and said, this location here or this company here is really interested in you. Somebody you used to work with works there now and put in a good word for you. Told me to come check you out and see if you're looking for any new opportunities. Who knows how it's going to work? I'm just offering some things, but not even I know the grand plan of the universe, okay? Let's pull you some oracle cards. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. Ooh, I love this. See, and I was talking about my mentor. The teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. What do you want to work on? Swords are also their thoughts, but it's also communication. So this could be communication coming in. What do you need to communicate? Sometimes when you're putting your head down and just doing the work, it starts to make you feel like this because people are just like taking advantage. Like, oh yeah, I can just chill because I know that Capricorn's going to take care of it. Move that here, do that. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll take the slow measured steps to bring about the outcome and the solution. Now it's time to start going to bat for yourself. And it might take leaving where you currently are. I'm not telling y'all to go run and quit your jobs or whatever, okay? Or bail out on your relationship or abandon your kids, okay? Like, please. Common sense here, okay? Don't say your girl went and told you to go blow up your whole life, okay? Please, no. I'm not telling you to put everything in the shitter. I'm saying sometimes you have to detach and remove yourself from places and spaces that aren't serving your highest good and where all of that hard work and work ethic is not being valued and is not being reciprocated to you. Like, it should be beneficial to you too. If you're going to plant the seed and till the soil and tend to the garden and pull up the weeds and water it and make sure it gets enough sunlight and do all these things for the harvest, and then you can't even get the harvest, baby, then you're in the wrong place. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Trust that somebody's coming. I really feel like this is a good opportunity. Like, somebody might be coming in towards the end of the month to give you a new idea or help you take that next actionable step that pushes you just a little further along on your journey, right? Like, it might be all of this slow measured step earns you the big jump for your quantum leap of like a great new opportunity to do something different that feels better to you, that feels more emotionally fulfilling for you. Mercury, open communication. Told you, communication coming in. Get a weight off your chest. Didn't I say you might have to communicate it? Speak up with love and be heard. You see, guys? Speak up with love and be heard. Look at this. Horus, cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Didn't I say? It might be like, all of this very slow incremental things and then one big wow moment. We don't know. But stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Look at this. Oh, y'all. Again, with this miraculous word. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. See that? Naturally, in divine right order and time. Spirit has your back. So please know that. Please know that. Please know that it's all working out for you, Capricorn, because you put in the work. You did what you needed to do. You've been tending to your mind, keeping your thoughts positive, right? We're not in the Five of Swords energy. We're in the Six of Swords. We're moving into calmer waters because we did our Four of Swords energy. We meditated on what was serving us and what wasn't, and we made the applicable changes, right, Capricorn? You made the applicable changes and put it where it needed to be. You put your head down and you did the work. So now, please enjoy your harvest. Please be open and receptive and ready for these miracles to come in. Start expecting something good to happen and know that you're the walnut and that you're going to rise in divine right time, and it will be your time to be on top. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you're seen, you're heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Capricorn baby. Get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.